SpongeBob's Christmas Wish. SpongeBob creeps quietly to the door and Sandy teed him. Haha, I'm going to get that Sandy with a super sneaky karate move, said SpongeBob. He peeked through the Sandy's window, just as she was about to plug in her Christmas lights. As soon as the tree lit up, SpongeBob shouted, Fire, fire! Don't worry, Sandy, I'm coming. And that was the burst through the door and poured bucket water to her head. What was the name of Alamo is wrong with you, SpongeBob? She asked. I guess there's no fire, he replied sheepishly. Haven't you seen Christmas tree? Asked Sandy. Christmas who? SpongeBob asked. I see a friend from Texas. So Sandy it down told SpongeBob all about their favorite holiday. She told him about the toy-making elves and flying reindeer, about baking cookies and hanging stockings, and the best of all, she told him about Santa Claus. SpongeBob ran to Krusty's Krab to tell his friends and Christmas, and everyone pretends to like fruitcake. SpongeBob reported, but at the best part is that you can write a letter to this guy, Santa Claus. You just tell him what you want and he brings it to you. I don't know about your lovers, Mr. Krabs, but any feller who is giving away free stuff is a friend of mine. That's the spirit, cried SpongeBob. Here's some paper. Then you can get all started out your letters. Squidward rolled his eyes. I can't believe anybody would celebrate a holiday where a jolly power breaks into your house and leaves gifts. Come on, Squidward. Write a letter, begged SpongeBob. Squidward shook his head. Grow up, would you? No one's going to give you a gift just because I write him a stupid letter. Patrick was trying to write this letter, and the paper kept ripping in half. SpongeBob showed him how to do it. Dear Santa, SpongeBob wrote and began his own letter. What do I want for Christmas, you may ask? All I want to do is visit the gentle folk of Bikini Bottom. This is my wish. Later that day, SpongeBob showed Patrick his invention for sending letters to Santa. See, Patrick, you put your letter in the bottle, stick in the bottle into the machine, and then fire in the hole. He shouted as the bottle shot at the Bikini Bottom up to the surface. Neat, says Patrick. Send mine. What do you wish for? Asked SpongeBob as he loaded Patrick's bottle. Another piece of paper. Patrick said with a sigh. I could use a new hat. I like a glass of water with my teeth. I need new hairstyle. Soon, everyone arrived with their wishes tucked in their bottles. And what do you wish for, little girl? Asked SpongeBob. Front teeth, she replied huffily. Then Squidward pushes through the crowd. What's your wish? SpongeBob asked him. Squidward growled. My wish is that people of the Bikini Bottom will stop playing. Attention to the ridiculous dribble that is constantly streaming out at Dunder's mouth. Gee, Squidward, maybe Santa will bring me a dictionary so I can understand what you said. Now that was a summons Santa Claus. SpongeBob announced, You must be ready, ourselves has arrived. Everyone cheered. Once SpongeBob realized Squidward had not just sent a letter, he rushed over to help him. I'm not writing a letter to figment into your imagination, SpongeBob, yelled Squidward. SpongeBob opened his eyes very wide. But, Squidward, when Santa comes, you'll be the one without a gift. How many times do I have to say it? I don't believe in Santa Claus, Squidward shouted. That night, everyone with Squidward stayed up all night waiting for Santa to arrive. Morning came, but Santa didn't. Hey, where's Santa? Asked the little fish. He should be here any minute. And very tired SpongeBob. Thanks for the lies, Mr. Fairy Tale. And a big fish. One by one, they all left SpongeBob standing alone. Where's your Christmas spirit? SpongeBob shouted after them. He probably just running late. Yeah, he probably just stopped for a sandwich, said Patrick, trying to help. When Squidward woke up this morning, he looked out his window. He didn't see a sign of Santa Claus. "Merry Christmas," said Squidward, as he danced around SpongeBob, laughing. "You're right. This is a stupid holiday," cried SpongeBob, sticking his head in the sand. "But I still want you to have this." SpongeBob handed Squidward a neatly wrapped box. "I made it for you if you wouldn't feel left out when Santa came." And Squidward lifted his eyes, filling up with tears. "Gee, I don't know what to say," said Squidward. "You're welcome," SpongeBob replied. He cried all the way home. "It's probably a jellyfish net or a Krabby Patty or his favorite underpants," said Squidward, unwrapped by the present. When he opened the box, he found a clarinet made out of driftwood and his name carved into it. Squidward pressed the button with 3 little squirts popped out and played music. "Wow, I feel horrible. What have I done to poor SpongeBob?" Squidward looked out the window and saw SpongeBob crying as little took Christmas lights. All of a sudden, Squidward had a brilliant idea. "Ho, ho, ho," shouted Squidward from the roof. "Hello, who's there?" "What? Show yourself," said SpongeBob as he spun around looking for the source of the voice. "Up here, you dunce. Merry Christmas, little boy," said Squidward. SpongeBob looked at the roof and his eyes opened wide. Could it be?" he asked. "Yes, it is. Santa Claus. Ho, ho, whoops," said Squidward as he tumbled off the roof and landed flat on his nose. SpongeBob was so excited that all he could do was run in circles, screaming, "You're..." "All right now, take it easy, Squidward. I know you made it. Where's your big belly?" Squidward had a think. "That's a result of undersea pressure on my body." "Where are your reindeer?" SpongeBob asked. "And your flying machines?" Squidward had to think fast. I loaned them in the Easter Bunny." "And what about that nose?" he added, honking Squidward's long nose. "I knew you were supposed to have a big one, but the thing's gigantic." "All right," said Squidward, annoyed. "I'm Santa." SpongeBob hugged us tight. "This is the greatest gift you could ever give me. Thank you for bringing Christmas to Bikini Bottom." Squidward looked at SpongeBob's big, teary eyes and said, "I didn't bring Christmas to Bikini Bottom, you said?" "I did," asked SpongeBob in disbelief. Just then, the little goldfish walked up to Squidward. "Do you have presents for me, Santa?" she asked. Just a second," said Squidward. He looked around his house and sometimes to give her a ran back outside a wrench. "Thanks, Santa," he said, delighted with her gift. "Huh," said Squidward, shrugging. "That's almost felt good." When Squidward turned around, everyone looked at Bikini Bottom was lined up on the lawn waiting for presents from Santa. Squidward gave them something in the house, and before he realized it, he had given away everything he owned. That was I thinking. I gave away all my stuff so SpongeBob wouldn't be sad. Am I insane? Just then, there was a knock on Squidward's door. "You missed him," shouted SpongeBob. Squidward opened the door. He came. He gave all the presents. He was jolly and had a beard. He was friendly and kind, and Santish. His belly was small, but his nose was huge with Christmas joy. SpongeBob was taking a mile a minute. Squidward just spun him around and nudged him toward home. "Well, at least it's over," said Squidward with a sigh. He took down the notice and letter in the bottom of the doorstep. "What's this?" he wondered aloud. "Thanks, Squidward. Thanks for all your help. You've been a really good boy, you're sure. Warm regards, Santa." Squidward looked up and caught a glimpse of the real Santa Claus. With all his reindeer flying overhead, Squidward blew into his clarinet. "Yep," he said, "I'm insane." Merry Christmas.